Alright, don't think I don't see you in here talking all that trash. Clover's mom 222. You added an extra 2 for some reason. I feel like that's unnecessary. Also, I have no idea who the hell you are. Anyways, thank you for stopping by. It is Saturn PM here, and if you noticed, I already did a little bit of pre-gaming. I've made my character, and I've made her about as close to my avatar as I am capable of, just because I feel like that'd be funny. Okay, I believe it isn't you, but I don't know if there's anybody like on your level of being like stupid enough to do that. But who knows, really. Also, why is my chat not showing up? That's weird. Let me Let me alt tab out and see if I can do something about that. For real. Where is my chat even? I would love if I could see it. Worst case scenario, I'll just let it rock without there being chat on my screen. I mean, that's what Sam was doing. It's not a huge deal. I just gotta sort that out eventually. Sometimes OBS is just buggy, which might be the case here. Anyways, thank you so much for the raid, Sam. Great to see you. Great to see everybody who was in there chatting on his whatever that was. Yes, your raid worked. But yeah, we just escaped from the shitpost Black Adam stream, which is, you know, about the movie that every single person in the universe is hyped for, especially the rendition that is not played by renowned actor Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and instead by some dude with a receding hairline in Injustice 2. Whoever's face they decided to model that off of. But let me see. I guess okay. I'm not gonna bother with the I'm not gonna bother trying to sort out chat because that might be a little bit time consuming, but I'll just have to make sure that's working fine by the next time I'm streaming. Anyways, let me get back into this, get the music going. There we go. Now you should be able to hear it. All right. Let me just break down a few things need some context before I start here. So, Dark Souls 1 is a game that I'm very familiar with, a game that I've also streamed on my channel before, but that was like 2 years ago, and the VODs are posted like a year ago, so not terribly recent. But this is a game that I enjoy a lot, and I think I'm quite comfortable with. I describe it a lot as like my white noise game. It's just a game I can boot up a playthrough and have a good time regardless. But the goal here today is going to be a Soul Level 1 challenge, which is basically you just don't level up, and that's pretty much the only restriction, besides like I'm not going to be using any sort of like game-breaking exploits like duplication or whatever, because I think that's kind of not really in the spirit of the challenge. I'll also be limiting myself to not using summons, because I feel like summons kind of trivialize a few fights, and you know that's not really the point of doing a build that's intended to be challenging you. So, couple more things. First of all, my build that I run in this game, or build isn't the right word because builds are like your characters, but the settings I run for this game, I have this game modded, but at the moment it's all aesthetic mods, not so much anything gameplay related, so you don't have to worry about that. Everything's gonna be basically functioning just like vanilla. Let's see, I got alright. So the choices that I'm making here are class Pyromancer. This is the only class that starts at level 1, which is, you know, the requirement for the build. Basically, it's just the lowest possible stats you can have, and that's what you build around. For the gift, I picked Master Key because in order for this to work, I'm going to have to do a lot of sequence breaking and, you know, just getting around to different places in the map that I'm not really supposed to be at any given time. That's going to be pretty important to being successful. And that's pretty much it. Main requirement, not leveling up, so I'm going to be pretty low health, kind of glass cannon-y the whole time, so that should make it pretty intense. I'm vaguely familiar with like the strategy of a run like this, but I've never really attempted one myself, so I guess we'll see how it goes. Let's just get started. I'm going to skip the cutscenes because I just honestly did like a straight up full narrative playthrough of this game. Well, I guess you could call it a narrative playthrough of this game in the past, so if you want that kind of experience, I do have just like a regular playthrough of this game that you can watch, but for now, my goal is just to get as far as I can in the game with the requirements of the challenge and see how well I can do. My goal, at the very least, is to have gargoyles done by the end of the stream. That's like the first, I guess you could say first major boss, but if I get farther than that, that's good. I think I'm capable of it. We'll see how everything's going. Alright. So, to anybody who's not really terribly familiar with the game, I'm not really going to be doing a whole lot of explanation outside of, like, specific strats that I've done, simply because I've already done a playthrough like that, and I don't really want to retread, like, old ground. But, let me see. We got Big Homeboy up here. It's always funny that you can just look up and see him, but, it's got to drop down on us. We just got to instantly book it the fuck off to the side. Yes, you have. Thank you for sharing with the class, good sir. You just posted in our group chat that you're playing a Sunlight Blade Claymore build, which is going to be quite strong. But it's like, why not just make like a Zweihander build with that and just get a ton of damage? Yes, see, Sam has also played it like 2 days ago, so that's a factor. Alright, what do we got here? Alright, this is going to be one of our main weapons, because the main limitation of the Soul Level 1 build is that you don't get to level anything, obviously. So, your weapon, your requirements and ability to meet requirements for weapons is very limited, so... This is one of my main weapons that I'm going to be using in the game. This tiny little hatchet. Oh, okay. If you wanted to go for something more standard and knightly, the Claymore is the way to go, probably. Especially for like a Faith Knight, because it kind of has those like gold accents. It fits. I can see your reasoning. Alright, so Humble here is dying. Let me just steal your potions, sir. Much appreciated. How'd I get the hatchet so fast? This class that I'm playing starts with it. And basically the way that the tutorial works is that you pick up your class's starting weapon just as you're going through the hallway. So I picked it up and I got it. So yeah, every class starts with completely different gear. And yeah, I'm playing the Pyromancer, which is the only class that starts at level 1. So you get access to Pyromancy, which is fire magic. And it's very strong. Like, I'm gonna save it for the boss. Actually, I don't even really need to save it for the boss. I can just demonstrate real fast. I get to throw a little fireball, and it does a lot of damage. And this is gonna be one of my strongest tools that I have available to me in the game, because it's something that I can upgrade and make stronger without needing to level. Your class, you played, what was it, Wanderer? I think you played Wanderer. The one with, like, the green coat and, like, the scimitar. That one's Wanderer, I'm pretty sure. It's annoying because they use that same exact armor and like class concept in Dark Souls 2, but they name it something different. So it's like I always forget if it's Wanderer or Swordsman. It's Swordsman in Dark Souls 2, I'm almost certain. Let me jump attack. Get that plunge attack bonus. And let's see. My cast speed is kind of low, but we'll make do with it. As you can see, the damage here is just, like, absurd. I mean, you're supposed to be this level for this area. Like, obviously, they don't let you level up in the tutorial, but, yeah, this is pretty standard. So, yeah, we got through that. It wasn't too bad. The tutorial is always a nice little warm-up whenever you're starting to build. Girl be smoking? Hell yeah, she be smoking. Let me see, what, let's see. This looks a little bit like a smoker, probably. I think that's appropriate. Should eventually I'll be a human. I don't like probably once I get actually I don't even know if I need to be naked for this build at any point because like I'm already light rolling even with all this equipment, so like this wouldn't make a huge difference. Yeah, no, it's like literally the same animation and everything, so I can keep armor on for probably a majority of the playthrough. And let me see. How do I want to approach this? There are a lot of ways I can do this. Okay, I think first I want to get my weapon to +5. So I want to upgrade my weapon first because, you know, the level of your weapon is significantly more important than the than your stats. This goes for just in general because weapon upgrades are a lot more substantial than stat upgrades. So I'll be able to have a pretty solid damage output if I just like grind this thing up to +5. But how do I want to achieve that? Okay, so what weapon am I planning on using? There are two really strong weapons for Soul Level 1 builds, and they are the Hand Axe, which I want to upgrade to, I believe, either Fire or Chaos, just because, you know, it has, like, very high base damage that way, and none of that is, you know, reliant upon me having the stats for it. So I'm going to be going Elemental Infusions on both my weapons, which are kind of rare because Elemental Infusions are typically bad if you have, like, good stats, but if you don't have good stats, then they're excellent. So I'm going to be... And then the other weapon that I'm going to be using is, I believe it's called the Reinforced Club, which is basically just, you know, like the regular club but reinforced. And the infusion you want to aim for on that one, I believe, is lightning. I know that's one of the better ways to do it. But I might experiment around. I know there are a few more things that I can use that kind of spice it up a little bit, but those are generally considered to be the two best ways of approaching it. Mostly because they're fast, pretty reliable, and you get them very early. You don't really have to do any farming because you can just buy them from a merchant. Let me see. I'll get my Estus upgrade because why not, right? May as well grab it. Alright, I'm gonna have to get used to... This is basically what every area of the game is gonna feel like at a certain point, is doing these, like... doing just these runs through very deadly areas. Well, the Reinforced Club is fucking awful in every other context, except for a Soul Level 1 build, so... I mean, like, don't get me wrong, the weapons that I'm using are not going to be incredible, but for the sake of what I'm doing, they're pretty good. They're like the best thing I really have available to me. Alright, that was the main thing I needed from there. I'm not really going to go any deeper into New Londo because there's not really anything extra that I'm in dire need of. But yeah, good is a strong word for the Reinforced Club. It's not good, but it's, like, usable. Alright, what's my goal here? Okay, so I have 2288. That's enough to get me to, like, plus 2, maybe? Have I done this run before? I'm really familiar with the strategy of how this run works, but I've never done one myself. Just because it's, like... I know people have done this challenge for a really long time. I've seen people kind of do it, and I'm knowledgeable about the game just in general. So like, I know on paper and in theory what the things you're gonna be doing are. But a lot of the stuff that I'm doing is just stuff that I would be doing anyways. So it's like the regular or like the Soul Level 1 aspects of it will start really kicking in whenever I start fighting bosses. I would grab that shield, but I don't really have much of a reason to, at least not until later. Let's see. So yeah, the more rather than strategy, the more I guess interesting part about this run is the fact that you have to be very tight on your execution with the bosses, because you know, you'll just like melt to any of their attacks. Speak of the devil, melting to attacks. This might be bad. I think I'm dead. Yeah. Damn. I don't even know if getting that humanity is worth it, to be honest. My character's not going to be using humanity very much. But basically I want to go around this back path using Master Key in order to get to the blacksmith very early. And then once I get there, I can get a lot of weapon upgrades going, which are very important. Honestly, for some of my like just regular like chill playthroughs, I've done this kind of routing before. Like in my casual playthrough, I've absolutely done all of my go down this elevator and grab all the shit from these like later game areas. I've absolutely done everything about this before, even down to the going backwards through the level to get to the blacksmith early. But just haven't really done it with the Soul Level 1 requirement. I'm just gonna pull this elevator back up in case I die again, which is, you know, very possible. It's gonna be chill until I get to the stressful parts of it, because right now this is just like me clocking in and doing my fucking 9 to 5. This is like nothing. Like I did everything that I'm doing right here on an airplane like a month ago, and that was like just a okay, so if you saw me on the character creation screen, I tried to make my character looks very similar to my avatar that I use, and I just named her Saturn. I'm not really gonna go for like since this is like a challenge run and everything, I'm not really gonna go for like a character lore or anything like that like I usually do. Very chill when I get electrocuted. You see, you have to be able to keep your composure during moments like that, or otherwise, you know, you're not gonna make it. Gotta roll with the electricity. Oh god. Alright, let me get behind you, sir. Please, 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 please. Chill. Alright, perfect. Alright, let me get one of the best rings in the entire game for my character right quick. So, since I'm going to eventually reach the point in the video game where I'm just getting one shot regardless of what I do, I am going to get a ring that makes it so whenever I'm at low health, I will do incredibly high damage. So, instead of having to, instead of, you know, like, I'm gonna be one-shot anyways by certain things, so, like, putting myself into the range of being one-shot isn't, like, a huge deal, so I can get the max amount of utility from this particular ring. Let me just show what the effect of it is. So, it says boost attack while HP is low. Once I hit a certain threshold of health, I will just be doing an absurd amount of damage. So, unfortunately, I must die once more. Actually, shit, I didn't grab my souls over there, so I'm gonna be down 2k. But did I pick up anything? Yes, I picked up a bunch of souls, so I should be able to upgrade pretty reliably. Fucking Geronimo, I guess. Alright. One more run, and I think I will survive this one, actually. That one was done with the intention of dying, because, getting that ring is pretty much a death sentence regardless. Just because getting back down to those dragons is you're not gonna do it and live for the most part, because, you know, you take all that fall damage jumping down, or you just take the ladder down and get attacked the whole way through. So like, you're pretty much dead. Yeah, I can't see my souls from the hotel view. Yeah, basically. I can see my souls from here. The best part is that since I'm not going to be leveling, souls actually lose a lot of their value. So, me dying is not a terribly huge consequence, because the only thing that I'm going to be using souls for is like items and upgrades and everything, and all things considered, that's not very costly. So, I'm not terribly worried. Let me... I think I can grab the shield and live, but honestly, if I die here, that would be very tedious. And there's a shield I'm getting later that I think I'd prefer to be using anyways. Basically, the shield that you can get from that dragon's hand that activates it is the best, or maybe not the best, but like one of the better fire resistance shields in the game. But I don't think I'm gonna have to worry about that for a while. So I'll come back for it eventually, but I might even have better alternatives, to be honest. Alright, catch you in a minute. Oh dear. Okay, I'm in the clear pretty much. Let me get my elevator. This run is actually very similar to the speedrunning route. Obviously minus all the dying, but very similar to the speedrunning routes. Basically, you take the same exact route to get around here, and then you want to kill the Black Knight here early, but I don't really trust myself to do that. Honestly, I'd rather just get to the blacksmith and not have to worry. Maybe I'll come back for this guy at some point, but it's not terribly in my best interest, simply because the weapon that he drops is like so far off from my stat requirements that I am literally unable to achieve it at any point. So even on a regular character, you have to grind like a stupid amount to actually be able to use that weapon. So I'm not really too worried about that. All right, let me get to that blacksmith. Is there a thing here? Oh god, the Black Knight's still following me. And he'll lose interest eventually. Let me get my upgrade. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got upgrade materials from this lizard right here. I am not doing a whole lot of damage to it, and also my stamina is very bad. At this point, like, armor, generally speaking, is kind of just, like, not very important for this playthrough, just because your only goal is to light roll. Armor is not really much of a consequence. I'll run the brigand stuff just because I think it looks cool, but... I'm not going to be picking up every item. This is definitely not a completionist run. I'm kind of just gunning for my for my stuff that's going to be important. Normally I'm a huge completionist, so this might be a little bit weird for me to like ignore certain things, but for the sake of, you know, doing this in a relatively timely fashion, I think I will. Especially because I already have a, I believe, 9-part stream of me doing damn near everything the game has to offer, content-wise. A special crit animation with flames. The special crit animation is from a weapon called the Hornet Ring. That gives you a unique crit on people. But I don't know about the flames. Maybe the flames are something different. Alright, let me pop my souls. Honestly, if I can if I can get my weapon to +5 in like a relatively reasonable period of time, I might honestly just rush for might just rush for gargoyles. Because I was joking in my group chat that I wanted to get to gargoyles after my boy Clover said that he beat him solo for the first time. And I'm just like, and I'm gonna do it at level 1 because I'm an asshole. Alright, where's my hand axe at? I need to buy some Titanite. 5 for now. I need more souls. What's some good runs I can do? I probably could have done a little bit better routing to get more souls. But now I'm here, so not really much else I can do about it. Let me just What's my route forward here? Baron Ignite? That's a good idea. I'll do that. I was thinking I'd do some stuff around here. Maybe if I get lucky with the Balder Knights, I could get a drop. Yeah, I know. I lost the 2K earlier, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's whatever. It's not the end of the world. It makes things run slightly slower, but again, not a huge deal. Let me get that parry in. Alright. Okay, so that's 200. That's enough for us to get the actual upgrade itself, but not the what is it? Not the actual materials, but you can get the upgrade itself that you have to spend. You can get that with the that. Oh shit. That was really bad. That was a really bad roll. Let me put on my grass crest so I have better stamina regeneration. Oh shit, that makes me medium roll. There we go. Now I'm light rolling. I am not doing great damage. That roll attack is horrid. It's so bad. Low-key, I feel like the stamina is a worse detriment to me than the actual like health problem. Because eventually my damage is gonna skyrocket, even without the actual levels for it. I should probably be shield rolling. That'll make my rolls more precise. Come on, bro. You know, fireball is a good idea. I don't know why I didn't think of doing that. Perfect. I feel kind of like a dumbass just kiting around him. Oh, cool, a great sword I can't use. I like getting that early on not my strength build or anything. You love to see it. The second was an accident. Fuck you. All right, let me unlock the Firelink shortcut. That'll actually make things a lot easier. Just having that accessible. So now I can get my Estus +2 potentially. And yeah, once I have that going, I'll be able to do quite a bit. I might actually do a run through the graveyard to get some extra resources. Yeah, I've definitely, the game already looks pretty decent in comparison to like console iterations of it, but I've added some mods to like the textures and everything to make it look a lot better. Reminds me of the hit game Elden Ring. Yeah, you know, it's a little bit similar. maybe some of the guys who worked on this one went on to work on Elden Ring. You know, that's. I'm sure they were definitely inspired by Dark Souls. But I mean, like, you know, you can only get so far by just imitating things. You know, you gotta have some originality. What transpired this evening? Or you had to talk to the Rock about what transpired this evening. You know what, that's understandable. I'm sure he had some choice words for you. Did he make you experience the desecration, defamation, or whatever the fuck he says in that awful song? I feel like he might have made you experience those things. Alright, we getting resources tonight. God, this in the VOD, this is going to make absolutely zero sense to anybody because my chat's fucked up. And I'm just gonna randomly start talking about The Rock and Black Adam just with zero context in the middle of my Soul SL1 challenge. I love it. Grab the Zweihander, you know. I have both viable ultra great swords already for absolutely zero reason because they are of no use to me. Fuck off. No, body collision. You hate to see it. I'm alive. I'm chilling, I'm chilling. This is... Why did I grab this? It's fucking useless. Alright. I'm gonna redo this. I feel like I fucked my routing and got too many guys aggroed on me at once. Let me try to cut around. Let me out juke him. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Much better. He was thankful for your efforts. Yeah, that's all you really need. You just need some people to be grateful. The fucking completionist in me just grabbed the Zweihander anyways, even though I have genuinely no use for it. Oh god. Hey there, buddy. You really didn't need to do all that. Oh, there are bad I didn't know there were actually genuinely bad reviews. I thought just nobody cared. People are reviewing it poorly. I could never have imagined that the Black Adam movie wasn't, you know, just an absolute 5-star success. I mean, films with Dwayne The Rock Johnson in them have never gone wrong, right? I mean, like, have you seen the dedicated fan base that the Crypto film still has to this day? You know, people love that shit. They eat it up. Big fans. Alright, let me go over here. Now that I have a bunch of a bunch of soul pickups, that's the word I was looking for, I can probably get my weapon upgraded a little bit more. Or upgraded at all, because I realized actually just straight up didn't even upgrade it yet. Now, one thing that I'm going to be doing pretty soon, probably after I beat the gargoyles and just whenever I get a +5, I guess, I'm going to go into the catacombs and and fight Pinwheel early because he gives me the ability to get 20 Estus flasks from a bonfire with the right amount of humanity. So that will be very important. The reason I didn't upgrade before I fought the Berenice Knight was because I didn't have enough souls to actually do the upgrade. I had 4K, or no, I didn't have 4K. I had like, no, I did have 4K, and then I used that to buy the Titanite shards. But I didn't have the actual. I had 1 soul left after that, so I didn't have anything to buy the actual upgrade itself, because it costs like 200 to actually do it. So I was just kind of desperate for the souls. Let me see. There we go. Now we can get some upgrades going. Alright, we got +3, +4, and I need, what, that many more? And I might actually have just enough to do that from my inventory. Actually, no, never mind. This is definitely not enough. This might be enough to... Actually, no, it might be. It might be enough. If this gets me over 1k, I have enough. Wait, no, I'm stupid. I needed to buy like 3. Never mind. I only thought I needed 1 for some reason, but... Now I'm at a +4, which is quite good. So now that I'm at a +4, I think I just want to do... What? I want to get... How much? Maybe I can... How do I want to approach this? This routing is very, very strange, just because I probably went to the blacksmiths too early. I probably should have done some like regular stuff first. Oh god. I am not familiar with this moveset. I'm going to be brutally honest with y'all. Also, I need to item manage a lot smoother, because I need to have this grass crest on just so I have stamina regen. Without stamina regen, I am just doomed. So, what do we got here? Maybe I can try to grind out some souls from in here. Actually, never mind. There's one thing that I want for sure. And I can get it pretty early if I do this room right. But this room is a pain in the ass to do, especially under these conditions. Let me alright, let me play this smart. Get all the way over here and just have them run in a fucking single file line to me. No, that was bad. Oh lord. The whiff animation is painful too. Alright. Thankfully I got AoE. I got some wide swings. There we go. My damage is not too bad right now. Oh Christ. Get away from me, please. Nice. Alright. That's I've had runs where I'm actually leveling that have gone worse than that, so I'm not too concerned. Oh god. Never mind, this dude's almost dead. The damage I'm doing is already very strong. Alright, what's going on? What's going on, Baldur's Knight? Can I parry this guy? Yes, I can. I need see. I parry I've played so much Elden Ring lately, and like I parry so much in that game that just I'm not used to it. I'm not used to parry, or I parry so little in Elden Ring rather is more what I meant to say. That I'm not used to a game where I can parry very consistently and it's very strong. All right, Lautrec, what's going on, big guy? Yeah. Have I exhausted your dialogue? Yes, I have. Excellent. I have more than enough souls to do all my upgrades now, and I'm going to get the Ring of Favor and Protection because it's very good. The only thing is that compared to a regular build, it's not super... Did I? Oh yeah, you're right, the humanity. Humanity isn't super important, but yes, I do want the humanity because it's good. Unless you were talking about the other item in like the window. That might be what you meant. Sorry, this is like very out of character for me to just be like beelining to shit. I like don't have the speedrunner mentality. Like, I don't have the I don't have that dog in me, if you will. Like, these people will just like they ignore the big shinies and just like run to shit. Like I can't do that. I don't have it in me. Like, but I guess I kind of did there. Well, I just did that, but it's weird for me to do that. I don't like people. Yes, you're right. I don't like people, but I have all about the humanity. Because you know what people don't get me? People don't get me like 10 extra fucking flasks. People just annoy the shit out of me. But and okay, you know what? You didn't call me out earlier for missing. You didn't call me out earlier for missing. Wait, did I not miss this item? Fuck! I had a point there for a second. I was gonna say that you didn't call me out for missing that item there, but I didn't even miss it. Shit. All right, I'm gonna just shut up right now. Let me commit a straight up murder real fast. There you are, buddy. You're gonna get kicked from my server. Hell yeah. Bro, I don't need to kill him. I don't need to do all that. I really don't need to do all that. Alright, now we reload and we acquire one of the best rings in the video game. Let's go. And even more humanity, which, you know, I probably didn't even need to grab that one from earlier. Yeah, he was surgically taken out. I removed him from this world like a cyst, like a cancerous growth. That's what I did to him. I took the dog out of him. Nah, I took that motherfucker's dog out. I don't know what you're talking about, but the dog is still very much inside of me. Pause. Anyways. No Black Adam emote. I wonder why. Why this world-renowned fan-favorite character doesn't have an emote on Twitch.tv. I'm sure people are just clamoring for it. They totally want that very badly. You know, he's as popular as Batman, right, guys? People love that dude. People totally are caring about the character and not just the fact that The Rock is playing something again. Oh my god, this range. I'm happy with the damage, but there is the range is just simply pitiful. Oh, now I get all these upgrade materials. Oh my god, you backstepped in the middle of my R1 string? You're a fucking asshole for that. I will relentlessly roast, like, any sort of comic book medium whenever I'm given the opportunity. Especially if it's like some Morbius D-tier trash, like fucking Black Adam. That's gotta be just like, it has to be horrible. Or, it has to be, it can't be horrible because then it would be fun. It has to be just like the most middle-of-the-road average shit ever. That's exactly what I'm expecting from it. I almost just leveled. I just zoned out so hard because my vision went red talking about this. You almost made me lose the fucking challenge. I'm getting mad about comics. Alright, let me... No, I don't... Alright, let me get my +5. This dude doing strings. I was doing strings. Can't even hate on my strings. They're good. Alright, so... Keep in mind I didn't level. I was very tempted to for a moment. You know, the cold hand of Satan rests its fingers upon my shoulder and tried to tempt me into leaving the path of my lord. My lord, the level 1. Because we are number 1. And that is the title of the stream. Tempted, bro. You almost ate the entire apple. I've been coerced. I've been bamboozled, I've been swindled, I've been tricked, I've been I don't even know what another word for that is. Yeah, licked and sniffed it is a pretty fucking visceral description for what we're talking about here. It is bordering on pretty gross. When's the gargoyle? Well, you see, I got a little bit of prep to do. I got a tiny little bit of prep. It's important, I promise. Now, see, this is what you do for the viewer engagement. You see, I promised you saying that I'm gonna do The Rock. Why did I say the fucking Rock? The Gargoyles. Dwayne The Rock Johnson does not play the Gargoyles. I meant to say the Gargoyles. I lured you in with a promise that I was going to defeat the Gargoyles immediately, and then I just simply draw it out, you know? Like, you're getting played, you're getting farmed. That's what's happening right here. This is the streamer meta. Alright. Yeah, I will fight the Taurus Demon, but honestly, I'm only going this route because of one thing, and it is something that's going to make the Gargoyle fight a fair bit easier. Why am I getting a let's go? What did I do to deserve that? I killed a rat. I don't know what the hype is about. I'm not expecting to be one-shotting, so I always overswing. But because I have a +5, I'm simply just gonna be one-shotting everybody here. That dash attack is so shit. Why does the Taurus demon get you hyped? He's like the most like he doesn't even have a unique gimmick. His like jump off the tower to attack him gimmick is just like exactly what the Asylum demon does. It's just the same thing. The Taurus demon is just like, I guess he's just kind of the Asylum demon but jacked, if you really think about it. So maybe I can see where you're coming from. Actually, never mind. You're just hyped because of the, oh my god, you're right. It is the exact same theme as the Asylum demon. But anyways, the reason you're hyped is because you just want to see him get fucking one-shot. Which, I mean, like, I understand, but, like, come on, bro. Yeah, I knew it. I knew exactly what it was with you. Jesus. Alright, let me see. So, 2 things I can buy from this guy that are pretty relevant for this build. I can get... What's good? I can get a dagger as a weapon I can use. A short sword as a weapon I can use. A reinforced club is going to be a pretty valuable weapon for me. The heater shield is very good too. And this guy doesn't sell a crossbow, but I can get a crossbow. And crossbows are going to be strong. Have him fall off. I don't know if I bought everything I need from this guy yet. Otherwise, I would just straight up murder him. By the way, a pro tip for you, if you want to play a dexterity build, killing this guy early will get you a katana, and it's a very good katana. Probably one of the best katanas in the game out of the 4 katanas that are all the best katanas in the game, because katanas are godlike in From Software games. I'm just going to get my crossbow real fast, because I know it will be useful. Probably because I'm going to be, later in the game, whenever there's more deadly situations, I'm going to be doing a lot of enemy pulling. So, like, whenever there's, like, a mob of enemies, I can just pull one specific one over by just, like, shooting it in the head, and then fight it one-on-one, instead of just going completely overwhelmed. So, light crossbow, excellent. Alright, bro, I'll help you acquire a katana. You know what, in fact, I can literally just give you a tutorial right now. So, let me... Do I need to buy bolts? I don't think I need to. Alright, I don't even need to help you next stream. I can help you right the fuck now. So, from this bonfire right here, I'm sure it's one you're familiar with. You're here pretty often. If you're at this bonfire, all you gotta do, run out this door, go down these stairs, go across this bridge right here, go down here, and just murder this guy. And once I've verified that he doesn't have anything useful for me, I think, I get the residence key by killing him, so I don't need to worry about that. I want the bottomless box. And I'll buy the repair box, I guess. If I have, do I have any soul items to use? Yes, I do. I have a lot. Alright, I'm just gonna pop all these. Hopefully I have enough for my, for the repair box, and then I'm gonna kill him. Because I don't think he has anything else that I'm in need of. I can get this armor set, but this armor set's kind of a meme. I can get arrows later from better merchants. I've gotten just about everything that's important from him. Maybe I'll grab a... I'll grab that. Residence key. I'm just gonna get that. Alright. Just for you. Oh my god. This weapon sucks. There we go. Now I finally hit him. I was just whiffing right over his head. Okay, so I got a bunch of good stuff from him, and Uchi Katana. The Uchi is a blessed weapon. It's very good. And yeah, that weapon was the one that carried me through my first ever playthrough of this game. It has somewhat high stat requirements, so you'll need to hit 14 strength, and I think it's I could literally just look, but I'm in the middle of Vietnam right now, so oh god. Now I'll look that I have the opportunity. What does it require? It requires 14 strength and 14 dexterity. Your character is named Kitana with an A instead of with an I instead of an A. Okay. Yeah, that seems like what your character would want to be having. Especially because katanas are... I don't think there's a single Dark Souls or From Software game where katanas have been bad. Katanas are almost always so good. I swing sword. Why did you say that? Why did you need to all caps say I swing sword in my chat? That wasn't necessary. Alright. Nice, got that double kill. Alright, so important thing that I'm actually here for. Let me get that gold pine resin. This is that good shit right here. This is gonna be a surprise tool that will help us later. Sword bros. Unfortunately, there will be no swords in this run, which is rare for me. I usually play with swords, but nah, this is an axe and club kind of run. A primitive wooden implements to beat people over the head with type beat. Alright. I'm preparing for the Taurus demon. I don't even really need to prepare much, to be honest. I tried to guard counter this dude like I was playing Elden Ring. Wrong video game. Alright, catch you in a moment, sir. Alright, buddy. Do you want to get buried? Overhead. Aw. There we go. I caught the overhead, too. It's just like I was a little too slow on the reaction. Come on. Give it to me. Fireball on the enemies with very high fire resistance. Characters who are infamous for surviving the fires of the kiln of the first flame, which is, you know, the first instance of fire ever existing in the entire universe. They were just big chillin' in it. That sounds like a good idea. Yeah, lightning is pretty good against them. There's not a lot of shit that lightning is bad against. Lightning is very strong. Yeah, lightning just in general is strong in all the Souls games too. It's like the katanas of the katana of the elements, if we're going with what I was saying earlier. The two things that will never be bad are dark damage, if it exists, or oh my god, I one-shot it. I wasn't even expecting that. Lightning will never be bad, and dark magic will never be bad. Oh, what's the plan here? Plan is to put gold pine resin on, get that yellow meth going like you called it earlier. We smoking fucking crack rocks tonight. I'm gonna get rid of his little ads real fast. I'm gonna hit the ad block. That's one of my favorite terms for like extra enemies in boss fights is just ads, because like it fits perfectly with how like just annoying they are. What in the hell are these emotes that you're using? The meth? Oh, you're about to see the meth. It's a little something called gold pine resin. You know how we were talking about weapon buffs in the chat earlier? This is what we're talking about. Let me bust this out. Alright, we got the meth. Apply it liberally to the weapon. Get your ass down here. There we go. What are we talking about? Coffins? Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna bring the coffins out. They're gonna need a big one. They're gonna need a big coffin for this motherfucker. There we go. Half HP and plunge. Damn, that is some amphetamine damage right there. It could have been better if I was using literally anything else, but we take what we can get in the world of Soul Level 1. I don't know shit about Breaking Bad. If you're gonna make Breaking Bad references in my chat, I'm gonna have to fucking ban you. Gonna have to bust out the ban hammer if you start talking to me about fucking Hank Goodman or fucking Saul White or fucking Skylar White gunshot noise. Alright, buddy. I'm not going to summon you, but I will talk to you. Yes. just because this is just ingrained into my muscle memory to do everything along my path. Jesse looking ass. My character is I could see the Jesse Pinkman. I do got the pink. Not so much the man, but I got the pink. Damn, we got the Breaking Bad expert in here correcting somebody on the spelling of Jesse. That's the first time I've dodged that fire completely in a while. Nice. I'm happy with that. Alright, so plan here, we're gonna get this bonfire real fast, cause may as well, right? Shit. That didn't do like hardly any damage. I expected that to do a lot more. Come on, you mean you don't have subtitles on the show whenever you're watching it? You gotta know. You gotta be aware. Come on, buddy. I need you to come down for me, sir. Excellent. That's what I'm talking about. Now we're running past the Claymore, which unfortunately I can't use. But again, that's just the life we're living out here. Hey, I know you're gonna look at me and you're gonna breathe all scary. No, never mind, you're just gonna fly away. That's cool. Bro, he shows up on it. They don't spell his name out loud every episode like it's fucking Dora the Explorer. I don't know what type of like PBS Kids version of Breaking Bad you're watching. I can forgive somebody not knowing what Jesse's name is or how it's spelled. Alright. We're gonna do a little something that the boys call the boar skip, which is not at all what anybody calls it. I think people are more likely to call it the gate skip, but I think calling it the boar skip is funnier. Managing our stamina. Now this asshole is gonna try to shut the gate, but I'm gonna tell him, no, I'm gonna shut it, and you're not gonna lock me in here. I'm locking you in here with me. It's different. Hey. Alright, gargoyles. I'm coming for you. We're just coming in through the front door. We're busting it down. I don't know if this will one-shot this guy. These guys are usually a little tankier. Oh, never mind. My damage is better than I expected it to be. Get absolutely smoked. Alright, we got 6 Estus and a Dream. Let's make it happen. I'm getting a bunch of soft humanity drops, which is good because I'm gonna Kindle eventually. Oh shit. Alright. Can we make it? My range. It's so bad. No. Oh my god. I thought that sweep would have actually done something for me, but it did not. Jesus. There we go. That's the kind of hitbox I was looking for earlier. Excellent. Alright, now that we mowed down the horde, we can go and fight these motherfuckers. No summons? I'm not even able to summon because I'm not a human. So let's get it. I got 2 very important things on me. I got my axe, and I got my meth. We're gonna make it happen. Alright, I pull up. Can I cut his tail off? Nah, it doesn't matter. That was really bad jump. Alright. Oh shit. I'm scared. I'm frankly horrified. That's all it takes, baby. A meth and some dreams. What was the actual thing I was trying to say there? Meth and a dream. That's what I was going for. The meth is not at all unique to this class. It is in fact an item that I just picked up and anybody can use it. Actually, nothing is unique to classes. The class is just the stuff you start with. Everything that I'm using, you can just pick up at some point in the game. Like, there's no item that's locked behind what class you start with. You can, like, change to be anything you want to be. Because, you know, this game likes to tell inspiring messages like that to people. They can do whatever the fuck you want. Like smoke meth. Alright, the only thing is that you might not have started with the master key, so I don't know if I can get you the meth quite so easy. I got it real easy. You might struggle a little bit harder, but I can get you there. What's why are you looking at me like that? I want that gesture just so I can pose up on people. Oh my god, don't laugh at me like that, you fucking creep. There we go. Want to talk some shit? Oh yeah, you're right. The residence key is what opens up. So see, it's a little bit more work than just starting with master key, but you can get it pretty easily. All right, we are doing good. I'm very happy with how smoothly this is going at the moment. Literally the rock gesture. You're not wrong. Yeah, I can just show them what the rock is cooking. Let's what do I want to do next? Let me kindle my bonfire over here. Get some extra Estus going. Because I know I'm gonna be in and out of this particular church for a while. Just because, you know, the blacksmith location is pretty central to your game. So let me just amp this fire up a little bit. And for the first time, we are going to be not beef jerky. Let me kindle. Well, the difference between, well, the thing is I upgraded my weapon. So, if you get to, this is why the last time you were streaming, I was trying to tell you to cross that bridge that I just crossed to get to the blacksmith here, because that dude lets you upgrade your weapons. And whenever you do that, it's very good. Oh my god, I went to the level screen out of habit again. What the fuck is wrong with me? This is so weird. Weapon upgrades are so much better than stats, it's actually ridiculous. Because, like, I don't know, it's such a more relevant increase than like leveling up strength or something. Yeah, it's you kind of have to come to him with the resources already, but I did a few things in the beginning of my run to get me